familiar. I don't suppose he's the one we picked up at Walmart, do ya?
It could be. Where was Anchor's little feller?
How about to the butcher at Walmart?
Sounds good to me. That door open?
Looks open to me.
Okay.
In other announcements, our fighting tarantulas lost to the Javelinas of Paranormal High School 54-0. This Friday, they'll be taking on the Gophers of Gator Grove High School. Be there to cheer our tarantulas on to victory, or at least a defeat that isn't so humiliating. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our morning announcements.
What do you want, Emily?
I don't want to do the morning announcements anymore.
Okay.
I'm going to be interviewed on Paranormal Discovery.
Oh, okay.
I was cast as Lady McDowell in the play.
Okay.
I've been at every rehearsal and it's everything. This will be my big chance. First Paranormal Discovery as Lady McDowell. Then I'll study communications in college. I'll get a job at a major news network. They'll realize my potential. And one day, Katie Kirk can't make it work. She has car trouble. Or maybe she's a bad seafood. They'll say, Emily, you step in. The next thing you know, I'll have my own show. I'll rise to the top of the ratings. I'll win an Emmy. Then I'll put some prize.
Okay.
But that's not all. When I'm receiving that Kennedy Center Award, I'll thank all those people at Ramsover High School.
Okay.
Oh, can't you say anything besides okay?
Yes.
Wait! After I ace this interview, we'll be ready for the morning announcement. This is ridiculous. I'm sure there are hundreds, maybe even thousands of productions of Macbeth every single year. And you know what? Nothing strange happens.
Well, something must have happened here a long time ago.
This school is only 5 years old.
But something must have happened before there was a school here.
Like what?
Well, that's exactly what we're going to research.
No way! You can research.
Jessica, are you just upset because you were cast as a guard instead of Lady McDuff?
Of course not! Well, maybe just a little bit, but you know, Emily was replacing me and she really can't do her lines well enough. Yeah, and then I read a production that just opened on Broadway. The critics hated it, and it closed after 13 performances.
Oh,
Get it? 13. Well, I read about a production in Toronto when Macbeth sliced open Macduff's hand.
Yes, that is nothing. I read about a production in Los Angeles that went through 7 set designers, 6 directors, 3 set managers, and 26 cases of the flu.
Oh my God! Wait, since when do you believe in this stuff?
I don't, but it's interesting.
Now it's interesting. You should be on Paranormal Discovery.
So what? You do too.
We all do. That's why we're risking our lives on this production.
What was here before this school?
A vacant lot. Yeah.
Was it always a vacant lot?
As long as I can remember.
Are you sure? No institution for the criminally insane or funeral home or anything like that? No, the funeral home is on Oak Street.
Yeah. And the Institute for the Criminally Insane is near your house.
What? How many of you have read Act 4? It's the best part so far.
It starts with the witches doing their witch business out on the moors. Round and round the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw.
Getting on a fairy snake, in the cauldron boiling bay. Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mommy, long gold.
That's
That's disgusting!
It gets a lot worse.
Oh no!
Double, toilet trouble, fire burning, cauldron bubble.
How now, you secret, dark, black, and midnight hags. What is it you do?
Macbeth asks us questions and we conjure up 3 apparitions. The first one is of a human head that warns him against Macduff. Macbeth, 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 beware Macduff, beware the fate of vice, dismiss me, enough.
The second operation is a newborn child. Macbeth, 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 be bloody, bold, and resolute, the power of man, for not a woman born shall harm Macbeth.
The third operation is an older child holding a branch of a tree.
Macbeth shall never vanquish, be until Bryce Burnham Woods, the high Dunsinane Hill, shall come against him.
This makes Macbeth very happy. He can deal with Macduff the same way he dealt with Duncan and Banquo. No one who is born of a woman can hurt him. Everyone is born of a woman. And how is the forest going to move? Trees don't have feet.
But Macbeth sees a fourth apparition, Glenemy, kings of Scotland, and Banquo is the last in line.
Horrible sight, now I see 'tis true, for blood-boltered Banquo smiles upon me.
Macbeth decides he needs to kill Macduff. The witches disappear, and Macbeth's friend Lennox shows up, saying he did not see the witches, even though they're right there in front of him.
Where'd the witches go? You guys saw the witches, didn't you?
No. Anyway, Macbeth learns that Macduff has fled to England, which is inconvenient. So, Macbeth decides to murder Macduff's family. I know this part! I'm Lady Macduff! I have this great scene with Ross. He tells me to be patient, and I get all set. Kind of like Lady Macbeth. I would have been an outstanding Lady Macbeth, but also, for Lady Macduff, it's a start. After I finish communications in college, I'll get a job at a major news network. They'll realize my potential, and one day,
Emily, can you drop through the Lady Macduff lines, please? Thank you.
Sure. I'm all upset because my husband Ross to England, me and the children in a house where, and Macbeth is sending some guys to kill us. To leave his wife, to leave his babes, his title, and a mansion in his place. I don't think he should have done that. It wasn't very nice. Are you ever going to learn that scene? It was way more than she got yesterday.
Anyway, Macbeth's henchmen kill Lady Macduff, and Ross joins up with Macduff and Duncan's son, Malcolm, in England. They decide they have to take out Macbeth, of course, and the English army offers to help.
So, Shakespeare is setting up for a major confrontation in Act 5. Macbeth has gone from a noble warrior to a villain. Why do you guys think this happens?
Because the witches made him do it?
Yeah.
Did the witches make him do it? Or were they just tools that allowed the evil that's inside Macbeth to emerge? Can the thought of wealth and power turn us all into monsters? All it takes is just one evil act.
But it was more than one evil act.
Macbeth was out of control.
Exactly. That's what Shakespeare is trying to show us. Macbeth killing Duncan was just the beginning of his descent into madness. And it affected not only him, it affected two entire nations. It caused a war. Jessica.
Can someone get Emily's stuff? I'll help you. Emily, scene's over. We got it? Yeah.
Hey there, audience. With me today is Principal Wolf of Graham Stoker High School. Now, Mr. Wolf, what can you tell us about the paranormal experiences at your school?
Paranormal?
Well, you know, cold air, hot air, curtains falling, doors that won't open.
First the air conditioning was stuck, then the heat was stuck. I don't know why the curtains fell, but we have a very, very good safety record here, and our academics are excellent. Fine arts, math, science, 4 languages. Our football team almost scored a touchdown in their last game.
Very nice, but what about the drama class's production of Macbeth?
Well, it wasn't my first choice. Well, with all the treachery and murdering, people losing their minds, and, well, sometimes their entire heads. But not to mention witches. But we did The Wizard of Oz, and no one complained about the witches then. Besides, Shakespeare wrote it. That makes it okay. You know, people are going to be watching this play. Very important people. People who give out awards.
Yes, but are you aware of the history of Macbeth Productions?
All I know is that people are looking forward to this production. Our school's up for an award, you know. Now, I must know when this show will be broadcast.
Probably sometime next week.
Good. Now, are you with the PBS or the History Channel?
Neither one.
Is this for CNN or Dateline NBC 60 Minutes?
That's another negative.
What kind of show is this?
Paranormal Discovery.
Oh, well, Discovery Channel's good. All kinds of educational shows, I guess.
Well, that's true. It's too bad this isn't one of them.
Well, I'd better go make sure the floors are polished and the cafeteria is serving their cheese enchiladas. They're amazing.
You know, maybe we should go with comedy. We have all the material we need right here.
Alright, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to ask you about the paranormal events your cast experienced. You know, the heat and cold stuff.
Yeah, you know, I'd make a very good interviewer. Maybe after I finish college, I get a job with your network and do the interviews. One day, when your reporters can't make it to work, they have car trouble, or maybe they have some bad seafood, they'll say, Emily, you said it. Next thing you know, I have my own show. I'll rise to the top of the ratings. I'll win an Emmy. Then I'll win the prize.
What's wrong with her? Someone lives in that cafeteria? I don't know. Oh yeah, I just work at the car wash and convenience store for fun.
Let me do the talking.
What? I was the one who contacted Paranormal Discovery.
But do you know my career's at stake?
What career?
Alright, we're live. With me are two actors from the Paranormal High School production of Macbeth, Emily and Troy. Now, what roles do you two have in the production?
I'm Macduff.
And I'm
She's Lady Macduff.
So, tell me about the paranormal events your cast experienced.
Extreme cold and heat. A curtain fell. Strange noises. That could have been the raccoon. Chairs moved. Lights flickered. Lady Macbeth felt someone shove her, but no one was there. Duncan left his script on the prop table on stage right. After a scene, his script was gone. Another actor found it on the prop table on stage left. No one had crossed the stage.
And what does your teacher think about all this?
Oh, she says it can all be explained.
I understand you have a rehearsal.
Well, yes, we're doing the end of Act 4 where Macduff gets killed, and Act 5, Macduff gets to kill Macbeth. Why?
Our paranormal discovery crew will be there to see for ourselves on the curse of
Are you going to use all the sea-sensing devices and stuff like on TV?
We'll use everything we've got. I just wish I knew what we were looking for. Did something terrible happen in this theater? Is it all the curses of Macbeth rolled into one?
Well, actually, all our paranormal stuff has been pretty mild. Some people in history really got hurt.
Our paranormal discovery crew will be there to find out the answers, and we'll wake up the rest. Cut. She all right?
I don't know. Anytime she gets on stage or in front of the camera, she just kind of freezes up and goes into a trance. That might be one of your shows someday.
Thanks, son. Thanks for the interview.
Thank you. Emily!
what?
Oh, the interview's over.
I think that went fairly well. How did I look?
Oh, you looked absolutely stunning. Stunning! Stunning!
You've had your entire week, and the best you can come up with is a haunted high school. Does it?
Not exactly, no.
I wouldn't recommend telling her about that raccoon they found in the auditorium.
Do you have a ghost? That is all I care about.
Louie, she wants to know if we have a ghost.
We'll get the footage tonight.
They're having rehearsal tonight, after dark. We should totally encounter a ghost then.
I want to see a ghost. A real live, or whatever, ghost. Look, I don't care if you have to invent one. You can get the footage, or you can get another job.
What'd she say?
She thinks it'll do great.
Welcome, students. Let's see if we can do a little bit better with Act 4, Scene 2. And it's up. A messenger has just told you that murderers are on the way to kill your husband. Uh-oh. How does it start again? Whither should I fly? Right. Whither should I fly? I have done no harm.
Not again! Whither should I fly? I've done no harm, but I remember now in this earthly world where to do no harm is often laudable.
What?
Say your lines like you mean them, or I'm going to boil you in oil.
I have done no harm.
You're about to come face to face with men who are going to murder you. You're blind with panic. There's no place to hide.
What was that? Did you say something, Miss Lear? Just say your lines, Emily.
Say your lines like you're about to be murdered.
But I remember now, in this earthly world, where to do no harm is often laudable, to do good sometimes accounted dangerous folly.
Keep going.
Why then, alas, do I put up that womanly defense, say I've done no harm?
I've seen worse.
Emily, that was amazing.
Yeah, it was almost, good.
Yelling at me! No one yelled at you, Emily. Even though they should have. Hey! You mean you didn't hear someone yell? Miss Lear, I'm scared.
Then stay scared, Emily. It's the best you've done so far. Job. Anyways, on to Act 5, which has some of the best scenes Shakespeare has written. Lady Macbeth's sleepwalking scene, Macbeth's famous soliloquy, Birnam Wood moving toward the castle, and the final battle between Macduff and Macbeth. Let's start with Lady Macbeth, the doctor, and the gentlewoman.
Lo, here she comes. Observe her. Stand close.
Her eyes are open, though it seems like her senses are shut.
Here's the spot. Out, I say. Who would have thought the old man had so much blood in him? The thing that fights had a wife. Where is she now?
Never mind, Gus. We're just getting some atmospheric continuance stabilization readings.
Continuance is 140/65.
Transverse retrograde.
Transverse retrograde is 791. Good grief!
Yeah, we definitely got some activity here.
Is that what we used in the haunted bonus room episode?
Actually, this is the upgrade first used in the Demon Guinea Pig episode. I've got a board iPhone, ready to go.
I'm getting thermal readings from the Psychic Network.
Yes.
The Psychic Network? Yes, it says I'm going to be a tall, handsome stranger and inherit a large sum of money.
Don't get any ideas, boys and girls. This is only to be used by trained professionals.
But I want one!
I'm trying to have a rehearsal.
Please don't worry, miss. We'll be extra quiet.
Oh! What?
Okay, I just received a go on Farmville.
Keep going.
Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia cannot sweeten these hands.
Oh, come on. You can do better than that. Lady Macbeth's obsessed with Duncan's blood. She sees it everywhere. She forced Joyce to commit a terrible crime, which led to more terrible crimes. Now she's insane. Soon she will die. Here's the smell of blood still.
Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia could not sweeten these hands. Here's the spot. Out! Out, I say! Who would have thought the old man had so much blood in him? The thing that I've had a wife. Where is she now?
That's better.
She has spoken, but she should not. I am sure of that.
You have known what you should know.
Heaven knows that she has known.
This disease is beyond my practice. There are little ones who have walked in no sleep, have even died in no beds.
Thank you. Good night, good doctor.
Did somebody say something about stuffing me in the cauldron with the poison entrails?
What?
Excellent. Macbeth received reports that the British and Scottish forces are marching against him. But he takes comfort in the words of the witches. He will not be defeated by a man who is born of a woman, and he cannot be harmed until Burnham Wood moves toward the castle.
I'm getting something. Something really close. Oh, right over here. I lost it.
Gone.
Good! Read! Macbeth! But the Lady Macbeth is dead!
Tomorrow creeps in this petty case from day to day. The last syllable of recorded time, which is lighted fools' way to dusty
I
death.
think there's some activity in the light. Oh yeah, there's definitely something up there.
Of course! There's something there! The student running blinds! Start over!
Tomorrow creeps in this petty case from day to day.
I think we have a possession.
It definitely looks like it.
What was that? Now, students, let's stay calm.
This is weird. It just got really cold again.
This is great! Our production is haunted, and Paranormal Discovery is here to capture it all on film.
Oh yeah, they're here.
This is getting kind of creepy.
Like this Volkswagen. We're really scarier.
Maybe we should be running along now.
Where are you going?
Any place but in.
Something's out
There's nothing out there. Or maybe there is. Jessica, you're late.
I know, but I was doing some research.
What kind of research?
Research on this town. More specifically, this location, right here in this town. For over 50 years, this place was a vacant lot. But there used to be a movie theater here. The Stratford. I went to the library and looked through some local newspapers. The Stratford burned down in 1952. Here's a photo from after the fire. Look at the marquee. You can still read it.
Macbeth, starring Orson Welles.
I asked the librarian about it, and she said that her grandmother remembered the Stratford from the 1920s. It was a regular theater then. Not movies, but plays, shows, and concerts. I went online and typed in our town, the Stratford, and Macbeth. This is what I found.
The Stratford will host the national tour of Shakespeare's great tragedy, featuring Broadway actors James Hackett and Claire Ames. I've never heard of them, Jessica.
Well, they were pretty famous back then. They were performing the best on Broadway, and were taking it on the road. This is also from 1926.
Star of stage and film, James Hackett dies in New York.
What?
Seriously?
Broadway leading lady, Claire Ames, is dead following emergency surgery.
The props, costumes, and sets
killed King Duncan. He killed friend Banquo. Killed Lady Macduff and her son. He sees apparitions. He's losing insanity. He's emotionally destitute. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Creeps in this petty pace from day to day. To wallow yesterdays and fly fools away to the dusty day. Well, don't just stand there. Join in. Out, out, brief candle.
Life is but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. Is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Whoa. Very good. Now, the soldiers led by Malcolm go into Burnham Wood, where they cut the branches off the trees to use as camouflage. So, it appears that Burnham Wood is moving toward Macbeth's castle. And Macbeth meets young Seward on the battlefield.
I must fight the course. What's he that was not born of woman? Such one I am to fear, or not?
You're the mighty warrior. You're invincible. You're not the poor South feeling sorry for himself. You're the King of Scotland.
Such one I am to fear, or not?
What is my name?
My name is Macbeth.
The devil himself cannot pronounce a title more hateful to my ear.
You sound like you're talking to your best friend. The devil himself could not pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear. Say it!
The devil himself cannot pronounce a title more hateful to my ear.
Not bad. It's not good. Not bad either. Well, don't just stand there. Fight!
Thou was born of woman, but swords I smile at, weapons I laugh to scorn, brandished by man that's of woman born.
Excellent. Now, at last, Macduff finds Macbeth.
Ha-ha! From all men else I have avoided thee, but get thee back, my soul is charged with too much blood of thine already.
Don't sound wimpy!
My voice is in my sword, thou bloodier villain than terms can get thee out.
This man has destroyed your country. He's ruined your family. He's a tyrant. You're blind with rage.
Let fall thy blade on Conroe of crests. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Spare thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee that Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped! That means that Macduff was born a cesarean section. It was probably a very painful procedure during this time. In the Middle Ages, people born of cesarean were technically considered to be born of a woman.
And you're not going to explain that to the audience, are you?
Well, don't you think they need to know?
No! I don't. Keep going.
Cursed be the tongue that tells me so, and I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet.
Yeah!
Good. Now cut off his head!
Are you serious?
Not here. Try to go on stage.
Oh, okay. Behold my statue! Hail Malcolm, King of Scotland!
This production needs a lot of work.
But made me train. We can do it. We can do Macbeth.
Roy, you did an amazing job.
I'm picking up some native ion molecules.
Yeah, I'm getting some cosmic disturbance. It's time to rub a head.
That was loud.
Good morning, Bramstoker High School. Due to popular demand, the drama department production of Macbeth has been extended for another week. Many
I apologize.
I've seen many student Shakespeare productions, and this is by far the best. Did the actors receive professional coaching?
Really? Well, yes, of course. About that award.
It's still under consideration. Did the football team ever actually scored in the game?
Well, no, but we're working on it.
Well, that show wasn't half bad. Not really half good, but not really half bad. She loved the show. It was almost, and I mean almost, like those two students were possessed by the ghosts of those two actors. But knowing you two, of course, we never saw any ghosts.
She even liked the ghosts.
What was with that Emily girl you interviewed? She had complete stage fright.
She loved the interviews.
You know what? You two saved your jobs for another week. What's next?
Thank you so much, Miss Carl. You won't regret it. Thank you! She can't wait for our next show.
What are we going to do for it anyway?
How about the haunted Starbucks, where all the mochas mysteriously turn into lattes?
Isn't that quite the impact it's a haunted production of Macbeth, does it?
Well, at least we can get a good latte.
After our school is featured on Paranormal Discovery, stores are reporting an increase on sales of movies based on Macbeth. The drama class has requested that our school theater be named the Claire Eames and James Hackett Theater.
I'm telling you, Jessica, that abandoned building in our new house is overrun with paranormal activity. I'm on the verge of uncovering a mystery.
What's our next play going to be, Mrs. Lear?
Can we do Hamlet, please?
How about Julius Caesar? What about nothing? About nothing? I don't actually know what it's about, but I really like the title.
Hamlet? Othello? Julius Caesar? They barely made it through the Scottish play. What are we going to do, Miss Eames?
I don't know, Mr. Hackett. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to stick around. After all, they named their theater in our memory.
Principal Wolf announced that our school received some kind of national award. He wasn't sure what it was for, but he was very happy about it. Here's your award, Principal Wolf.
Thank you. Thank you. I accept this award on behalf of all of the students and teachers that make Brown-Stoker High School the best high school in the world.
Hey, Lauren, did you see that Paranormal Discovery last night?
I did. You looked like you were scared to death.
I was!
But you were fantastic as Lady Macduff. You really looked like you were fighting for your life. You knew Macbeth's henchmen were out to get you, and there was nothing you could do about it. It was like you were possessed by the spirit of Lady Macduff.
I was! On the other hand, can I help with the announcements?
After your amazing performance, I believe you're finally ready. Just read the teleprompter.
Okay. Let me just say what an honor it is to be reading the morning announcements. I can remember all of you after I go in and fill for Katie Couric and go to win my Emmy and Pulitzer Prize. I can't decide if I want to do a regular news show like 60 Minutes. Or dedicate my time writing thought-provoking commentary.
Just read the announcements.
Okay. In other news,
Never mind. In other announcements, the Fighting Tarantulas lost to the Muskrats of Moon River High School 36-0. Way to go, Spiders, you're finally getting better. Or at least you're getting less worse. Finally, members of our basketball team have reported some paranormal behavior in the gym. After bringing in experts, the source of paranormal activity has been determined.
Yep, this little fellow really gets around, don't he? Say, is there anything even in here?
I can't tell. My cataracts are acting up.
Oh,